Downtown Indianapolis during all the protests. We out here. Justice.
What's up? This is Rodney Smith, and I was at Purdue University when Drew Brees was there. I was on the basketball team, and of course, Drew Brees was the quarterback of the football team. And I do not support his comments, but I'm so happy he made them because he's showing everybody that there's tons of people who think the same way that he does. And the interesting thing is, this is the same viewpoint he had back in 2016. So if people feel that a nonviolent protest disrespects the military or the flag, then they're telling you they could care less about your protest. The protest has nothing to do with those things. And they're telling you they don't care about history. They only care about, whatever their viewpoint is, which is fine. Because when people are openly telling you what their viewpoint is, you don't have to guess and you can move accordingly. It's when people hide their true intentions and motives that screw things up. In this case, he's not hiding it, and we have evidence to see that he made similar comments, I think, in 2016. And I think now this should show blacks and all people that black people need reparations. Last time I checked, people with low levels of wealth have a hard time staying out of jails and prison, have a hard time keeping the cops off their necks like George Floyd. Okay? Last time I checked, people that are very wealthy don't experience the same type of police brutality that people with low levels of wealth face. And another thing, economics and politics is tied to one another. So you lower the level of political power and lower levels of wealth, and that group of people are going to find themselves in prison and jail at high numbers and going to face high numbers of homicide within that community and by the police because they don't have any wealth or political power. If you lack a lot of wealth and time gets hard, you're going to have to do illegal things. And if you have a large amount of people doing illegal things, that increases their chances of coming in contact with the police, getting hurt by the police, going to jail and prison. Okay? So black people, we need reparations. Okay? And we need to be able to educate our people. Why would you want another group of people educating your people? If you look at the educational system, there's a reason why there's a Black History Month. This is Carter G. Woodson noticed that it wasn't a part of normal history, when in reality it is. History is history. Okay, so Carter G. Woodson came up with Negro History Week first. Okay, and he picked February because of Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. He thought these were two great men, and he was like, February is a great month. It's not because white people gave us Black History Month. But anyway, black people need to be able to educate black people. Okay, or let's make a demand that it be a part of normal history. That could be a demand. We pay taxes. All right. So that could be a leeway, all right, to us getting our own schools. And we need programs in a capitalistic country to get capital. Okay. We really don't know how well capitalism will work if everybody had capital. But black people are kept from getting capital. There are no venture capitalists, investing in black corporations. But anyway, these comments should show us that we still got a long way to go and that we need to get a list of demands going. One of them has to be reparations. We have to be able to educate our own. We have to have larger black media corporations so that we are in control of our image. All right, so start thinking about demands that black people need because it's time. It's time. Oh, one last thing. We will see if non-black people, especially white people, are really on our side when it's time to advocate for reparations. We're gonna see if they really want to help out black people because black people need wealth. Okay, the wealth inequality in this country and this world is crazy. All right. And if you look at who's getting richer during the quarantine COVID stuff, it's rich people. People in America have lost over 40 million jobs. But the people like Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos from Amazon, they're getting richer and richer. So it's time for all people to get reparations. Hey, I'll take a concession. If all people get reparations, I'm for it. But all people need to be advocating for it, especially black people. If whites don't want to stand with us for our fight for reparations, then these protests are for nothing. And again, black people, you got to recognize if racism does exist, then politically we may have to change our demands to reparations for everybody, because poor whites then, if we say reparations is just for black people, poor whites are going to be like, I ain't voting for that, I'm poor. But if we say, hey, everybody deserves reparations because everybody is paying taxes, everybody is working and making this country better, and it should just be a few rich people in America that we all deserve a piece of the pie, then we change that politically. But reparations got to be on the table.